Hello everyone. I'm Dr. Pinky Saram from Jagat Guru Nanak Dev Punjab State Open University Patiala. Today the topic of discussion is production function, that is law of variable proportion. Let us discuss about the meaning of production function. So what is production function actually? The functional relationship between physical input and output of the firm is known as production function. That means whatever the input or output used into the firm is called as a production function. It can be written as y is equal to a function of NKLE, that is labor, capital, land and entrepreneur. According to Godsonius, the production is purely a technical relation which connects factor, inputs and output. Now next is the types of production function. There are three types of production function, that is total production, average production and marginal production. This is the example of production function types, that is labor, which is fixed into the analysis. Labor that can be increased, actually that is increased over there 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this is the production labor, and due to these labor and the use of land is actually constant, and total product is increased by 20 36 48 56 60 60 again and 56, and average production is, that is total product divided by labor. So 20 divided by, here we can say that 20 divided by 1 is equal to 20. This is the average product. Next time it's a 36 divided by 2, which is 18. So this is the total product, which is, you can say, Q divided by L. That means total production divided by labor. And next is marginal product. Marginal product is nothing but, when we see this 36, how we get the 36? Additional is 22, additional is 16. That's why this is 36. So marginal product is total product of N minus total product of N minus 1. So first time there is no TP N minus 1. So first time it will be 20. Next time it will be 36 minus 20, which is 16. And next time it's 12. That means 48 minus 36. That is 12. Next time it's 8, 4, 0 and minus 4. So you can say this marginal product will decrease over the period of time. Initially it's a increase, but at decreasing rate. Next time it's 0 and ultimately it becomes minus 4. Next is law of production function. There are mainly two types of production functions. One of them is short run production function and next one is long run production function. So short run production function have return to factor, and this is return to scale. In case of return to factor, there is only one variable factor. That means only we have so many production factors, but in case of short run production function, only one variable is variable. That means move, that means increase or decrease, and this is the law of variable proportion. This is called as the law of variable proportion, where we can increase or decrease one factor of production. And on the other hand side, this long run production function is also called as a return to scale. This is the situation where all the factor of production are variable. So law of return to scale is called as long run production function. These are the two types of production function basically. Now let us move towards assumptions of the law of variable proportion. That means we are taking law of variable proportion over there. And what are the assumptions? First assumption is one of the factor is variable while all other factors are fixed. For example, we have land, we have labor, we have capital. So in case of law of variable proportion, only labor variable can be increased or decreased, while all other variables are constant. All units of the variable factor are homogeneous. Homogeneous means all are of same type. Next is the technology is assumed to be unchanged. Next is this law is based upon the possibility of varying the proportions in which the variable factors can be combined to produce a product. For instance, 2 hectares of land with 1 labor or 2 hectares of land with 4 labor. Here, the labor factor is increased or decreased. While this assumption is not applicable in the case of returns to scale, because in returns to scale, all the factors are variable. All the factors can be increased or decreased because of long period of time. So ਆਪਾਂ ਵੇਰੀਏਬਲ ਪ੍ਰੋਪੋਰਸ਼ਨਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਫੈਕਟਰ ਆਫ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਸ਼ਨ ਇਨਵੋਲਵ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਕੁਝ ਇੱਕ ਫੈਕਟਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਯੂ ਕੈਨ ਸੇ ਕਿ ਇੱਕੋ ਫੈਕਟਰ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਨਕਰੀਜ਼ ਜਾਂ ਡਿਕਰੀਜ਼ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਬਾਕੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਫੈਕਟਰਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਫਿਕਸਡ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ. And next is the entire operation is only for short run, as in the long run all inputs are variable. So ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਫੈਕਟਰ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ. Next is stages of law of variable proportion. So here we discuss total 3 stages of law of variable proportion: stage 1, stage 2 and stage 3. In case of stage 1, there is an increasing returns to a variable factor. That means ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੇਬਰ ਨੂੰ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਇਨਕਰੀਜ਼ ਡਿਕਰੀਜ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਇੱਥੇ ਫਸਟ ਵਾਲੇ ਕੇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਨਕਰੀਜ਼ ਹੋਏਗਾ, ਸੈਕਿੰਡ ਵਾਲੇ ਕੇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ, ਡਿਮਿਨਿਸ਼ਿੰਗ ਰਿਟਰਨਸ ਟੂ ਸਕੇਲ ਹੋਏਗਾ, ਸੌਰੀ ਰਿਟਰਨਸ ਟੂ ਵੇਰੀਏਬਲ ਫੈਕਟਰ ਹੋਏਗਾ, ਔਰ ਲਾਸਟ ਇਜ਼ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਰਿਟਰਨ ਟੂ ਅ ਵੇਰੀਏਬਲ ਫੈਕਟਰ. ਸੋ ਹੇਅਰ ਵੀ ਕੈਨ ਸੇ ਇਨ ਕੇਸ ਆਫ ਦਿਸ, this units of land is fixed. This units of land is fixed. 1, 1, 1, 1 over the period of time. While labor is a factor which can be increased or decreased over the period of time in case of law of variable proportion. So ਇੱਥੇ ਆਪਾਂ labor ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜਾ increase ਕੀਤਾ, first time it's 1, next time 2 laborers engaged in production functions, 15 4 and so on, 8 laborers are involved in production function. However, the production is total product, that means total production is 2, 5, 9, 12, 14, 15, 15, 14. So it's increasing initially, then constant and then decreasing. Average product, as we discussed earlier, that this is equal to total product divided by labor. So 2 divided by 1 is equal to 2. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. So that can be calculated with the help of labor and total product. Next is marginal product. Marginal product is what? Additional income. And that means additional ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਫੈਕਟਰ ਆਫ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਸ਼ਨ ਲਗਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਸ਼ਨ ਇਨਕਰੀਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਇੱਕ ਵੱਧ ਯੂਨਿਟ ਲਗਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ. ਫੋਰ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਸੈਕਿੰਡ ਵਾਲੇ ਲੇਬਰ ਨੂੰ ਲਗਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ 3 ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ, ਫਿਰ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ 3 ਲੇਬਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਲਗਾਉਣ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਫੈਕਟਰ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ, ਡੈਟ ਇਜ਼ 4. ਸੋ ਯੂ ਕੈਨ ਸੇ on the basis of any of the criteria. You can say total product, average product, or marginal product. This is the first stage where there is a increasing return. ठीक है, 2 प्रोडक्शन हुई, फिर मार्जिन प्रोडक्शन जी है 2 हुई, 3 हुई, 4 हुई, या यू कैन से दिस वन 259. Although total product will be increasing over the period of time to the some extent, so 2 तो लेके 14 तक करे बढ़ रही है, उस तो बाद कांस्टेंट हो रही है, उस तो बाद डिक्लाइन कर रही है. So this is the increasing return to variable factor till this. Next is the stage of this, that means diminishing return to variable factor, and last is negative return to variable factor. This is the diagrammatically representation of law of variable factors. That means here you can say that this is the total production which is increasing over the period of time. It increased till F, after that is declining, then declining trend है, increase कर रही है but decreasing rate ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇੱਥੇ constant होगी और after that it's declining trend. On the other hand, when it's increased till F point, then here there is a point where AP is equal to MP. This is the point where total production is increasing over the period of time, and here there is a total AP and MP is equal. After that, AP and MP both are decreasing as shown in the table. MP and MP, this one is decreasing, and also margin product is decreasing. So here you can say this is the point where margin product is become negative after that point, and here there is a maximum total production. When there is a maximum total production, you can say this is declining over the period of time after this G point, and here there is a negative MP and decreasing AP. So this is the first stage, this is the second stage, and this is the third stage. So here you can say that increasing marginal returns to factor, that is the first stage. जिथे मार्जिनल जिहड़ा है वो मार्जिन प्रोडक्ट इंक्रीज हो रहा है, टोटल प्रोडक्ट भी इंक्रीज हो रहा है, इवन एवरेज प्रोडक्ट भी इंक्रीज हो रहा है. दिस इज द फर्स्ट स्टेज. सैकेंड स्टेज की हो रहा है, टोटल प्रोडक्ट वधता रहा है बट डिक्रीजिंग रेट दे विच वध रहा है. सो इट्स however second stage AP and MP both are declining. After that, in third stage, MP become negative, AP become declining, and even total product also declining. These are the explanation of the stages. Another stage of rational decision, that means where stage producer want to produce their product. A rational producer will not want to produce in stage 1. Stage 1 ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ producer produce ਕਰੇਗਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ, because he will not make the maximum use of fixed factor in stage 1. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਫਿਕਸਡ ਫੈਕਟਰ ਹੈ ਲੈਂਡ, ਉਹਦਾ ਮੈਕਸਿਮਮ ਯੂਜ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਪਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਫਸਟ ਸਟੇਜ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਐਂਡ ਹੀ ਵਿਲ ਆਲਸੋ ਨਾਟ ਕੰਪਲੀਟਲੀ ਐਕਸਪਲੋਇਟ ਦ opportunity to increase the output by rising the quantity of the variable factor, whose average product will continue to grow during stage 1. So you can say that as a result, a reasonable producer will not stop at the first stage but will expand further. While he is not produced on state third also. So he will not prefer on first stage as well as third stage, because margin product of the variable factor is negative in this third stage. As a result, stage 1 and third in the production function reflect non-economic regions. Therefore, he will choose only the second stage. He will choose only the second stage to produce where the marginal product of both the fixed factor and variable factor are positive. At this stage, the total product is maximum. So, in a real market, the producer wants to produce in the second stage, which is called as a rational stage. So this is all about the stages and the variable production function. Thank you.